Have you ever thought that just by training your mind, you can change every aspect of your life? Success, happiness, and mental peace all depend on our thinking. Kelvin W. Nathan's Train Your Mind teaches us how we can reprogram our mind so that every challenge becomes an opportunity for us. So let's see how you can change your life by controlling your thoughts. Our mind is our greatest strength. If we train it correctly, then fear, negative thinking, and failure are all left behind. In this book, Kelvin teaches us some techniques and strategies with which we can mentally and emotionally strengthen ourselves. In this video, we will learn how you can take your mind to new heights and bring change in your life. Have you ever thought that just by training your mind, you can bring a revolution in your life? This is not an easy task, but when you learn to control your thoughts, then every challenge in the world seems easy. In this video, we will talk about a person who has trained his mind and completely changed his life. This inspiring example will show you that you can also cross your limits. Anil was a boy from a small village who had become used to living his life in a normal way. His parents were farmers and their life was full of difficulties, but Anil always thought, will I spend my whole life like this, or do I have something that can bring me closer to my dreams? Anil started to concentrate on his studies, but the difficulties were not going to leave him. There were few resources in the village, and often people used to exploit him. All this was breaking his self-confidence, but Anil made a decision that he would train his mind so that he could overcome all negative thoughts. Anil first decided that he would meditate every morning. It was not easy, but he decided to meditate every morning for 10 minutes. The initial days were difficult, but gradually he began to turn towards a positive thought. He began to believe in himself. I can do this. Anil's self-confidence began to grow, and he began to say to himself, I will be successful. The magic of these words began to happen. He began to see an opportunity in every challenge, and he began to feel much more self-confident than before. Then one day there was an announcement of a speech competition at school. This was an opportunity for Anil to prove himself. Before going on stage, he was nervous, but he told his mind, I have prepared and I can do this. When Anil reached the stage, he took a deep breath and spoke with confidence. I am from a small village, but my dreams are big. There was enthusiasm in his voice, and there was silence in the whole hall. People were listening to him carefully. Anil talked about his hard work, his difficulties, and his dreams, and in the end, he won the competition. This was the biggest moment of Anil's life. It taught him that everything is possible with hard work and determination. He understood the real meaning of training the mind, and he was not going to stop now. This success inspired Anil not only in school, but in his entire academic life. He took every test as a challenge and kept moving towards success. He showed everyone in his college that a boy from a small village can realize big dreams. Anil's story proves that training the mind is an extraordinary power. When we control our thoughts, no challenge seems big. So you should also train your mind and see how your life changes. Lesson 1. The power of mentality. Think, if we change our thinking, can't anything change? By adopting a positive mindset, we can transmit new energy and self-confidence to our personality. The direction of life changes on its own. Negative thinking limits your thoughts, abilities, and every aspect of life. When we are trapped in negativity, everything seems impossible. Like if you get a big project and you are just scared, will you be able to complete it successfully? No, never. On the contrary, if you have a positive mindset, you can achieve it with full excitement. When we adopt a positive mindset, our vision and goals become clear. We get new energy for our goals. Imagine you are moving towards success in every area of your life. How inspiring is it? Kelvin says that this is the positive mindset that gives us the courage to move forward, even in the most difficult situations. In every situation, we have the freedom to take it from a positive or negative point of view. How inspiring is it? The choice is in our hands. Imagine you are starting a new business, but you are not successful. In such a situation, you can think, "Oh, I won't be able to do it." Or, "What did I learn from this?" The second choice gives you an opportunity to correct your mistakes, and then the chance of success increases manifold. When you face failure in a task, do you take it as an opportunity to learn it, or just one situation? Imagine if you look at every failure from a positive point of view, how high can you reach? Positive mindset gives you the courage to take every failure as an opportunity to move forward. In this chapter, he explains this. Change your thinking. Life will change. Chapter 2, the importance of meditation and the techniques to calm the mind. Do you know how a few minutes of meditation can completely change your energy, mental peace, and balance? Imagine if you get complete control over your thoughts, how will it be? Kelvin says that when we meditate, our mind is free of all tensions and confusions. Amazing. Meditation is the simplest way to improve our mental and physical health. Just a few minutes of meditation can make us calm, happy, and more productive. A person who meditates daily can clearly see the priorities of his life. Meditation turns our inner energy in the right direction. While meditating, our focus is on that moment and leaves behind all the noise of the outside world. Have you ever felt that after meditation, a new energy flows inside you? This is the real power of meditation. Meditation teaches us to control our thoughts. Think. A calm and stable mind does not fear negative thoughts, but it turns them into positivity. According to Kelvin, a few minutes of meditation practice can give you a break from the hustle and bustle of the day. Yes, in just 10 minutes. Kelvin suggests that every person should meditate for at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. Imagine you wake up in the morning and your whole day is filled with peace and tranquility. This helps you to organize your thoughts, and as you include this practice in your daily routine, the benefits will double. Take a deep breath at the beginning of meditation, as if you were taking a breath for the first time in your life. A deep breath immediately relaxes your body and calms your mind. Kelvin says, try it once. Let your thoughts flow without any stop during meditation. Feel them and let them go. By freeing your thoughts of coming and going, you can recognize the flow of your mind and get control over it. After meditation, just stop for a while. Think about your experience. This helps you to analyze your thoughts and feelings in depth and makes the next steps clearer. Kelvin believes that meditation practice not only calms your mind, but also increases your inner strength. If you want peace in life, then meditation is the way. Lesson 3. Discipline and time management. Think, if you have the willpower to achieve your goals, but no discipline, will you be successful? Maybe not. Discipline is the main mantra that guides all our efforts. Kelvin believes that discipline means appropriate management of your time and resources, and constantly moving towards your goals. The first step of discipline is to complete your tasks on time and in a well-organized manner. Kelvin says that when you follow discipline, it becomes easier for you to do your work on time. Assume that your goal is to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning so that you can work on your fitness. If you follow discipline, you will be able to do it continuously, and soon it will become a habit. Time management is the most important step in achieving any goal. Whether you are a student, a housewife, the right use of time gives you the opportunity to become better. For example, if you are working on a project, then with discipline and time management, you can complete all your work on time without any stress. This also improves the quality of your work. The biggest advantage of discipline is that it positively affects your habits. Kelvin says that as soon as you follow discipline, there is a clarity and organized perspective in your daily life. Discipline increases your performance, which makes you continuously improve in your field of work. Assume that you want to learn a new language. If you practice the language in a disciplined manner for 30 minutes a day, you can master it in a few months. On the contrary, if you practice sometimes without following any time, then learning will take more time and effort. Discipline is what makes you different from an ordinary person. We cannot achieve our goals with just willpower. Discipline is necessary. Willpower is permanent. But discipline gives us the means to stick to our goal for a long time. If you have discipline, then you will have the stability with which you can face any difficulty. How to adopt discipline. Make a plan for your day at the beginning of every day. This will let you know when and what to do. For example, if you want to get up early in the morning, then decide in advance what time to sleep. The work done in advance not only saves time, but also increases the quality of the work. Kelvin says that everyone should complete their work by dividing it into important and less important. The easiest way to change discipline into a habit is to practice it every day. It may be difficult at first, but it will gradually become part of your lifestyle. It is very difficult to succeed without discipline and time management. With discipline, you can not only take your day, but also your life in the right direction. Do you know how many obstacles we have in our mind, such as fear, doubt, and feelings of insecurity? These all hinder our progress. Kelvin says that it is not only necessary to recognize and remove these obstacles, but it is also an important step for your success. When you begin to understand your fears and doubts, then you can make plans to remove them. For example, if you are afraid to speak publicly, then recognize where this fear is coming from. Is it caused by your insecurity? When you face this fear, you will be able to remove it. Controlling feelings such as self-doubt and fear is helpful in the path of success. Kelvin says that these feelings prevent you from recognizing your abilities. When you do not believe in yourself, you lose opportunities. Think, if you let go of your fear, will you not be able to recognize your full potential? Believing in yourself and recognizing your abilities is important. Kelvin advises that when you believe in yourself, you are ready to face new challenges. For example, if you are looking for a new job, then trust your skills and inspire yourself with positivity. We should challenge our fears and doubts. This is possible, and some simple ways can be adopted for it. Whenever you achieve a small goal, then celebrate it. It will inspire you and make you believe in yourself. For example, if you have completed a small project on time, then reward yourself. Learn to speak positively to yourself. Whenever you experience doubt, remind yourself that you are capable. For example, I can overcome this challenge, or I have the ability to do this. Keep positive people around you. When you live with positive people, it increases your self-confidence. Create an environment where you can speak openly about your fear and gain support. Kelvin says that inspiring yourself is very important. It helps to remove your mental obstacles. When you inspire yourself, you move towards your goals with positivity and enthusiasm. Evaluate your progress. Know where you stand and where you want to go. Study such material that inspires you. When you read the stories of others' success, it encourages you and takes your thinking in a positive direction. Do you know that self-reflection is a key part of training your mind? It is a process in which you think about your thoughts, actions, and weaknesses and recognize them. Self-reflection is not just an ordinary process. It gives you a chance to go into the depths of your soul and understand yourself better. With self-reflection, you can understand yourself better. When you evaluate your thoughts and actions, you can recognize your thinking pattern. Kelvin says that this wisdom helps you improve your behavior. For example, if you are often late for work, self-reflection will help you understand why you are doing it. Is this a lack of priority for you? Self-reflection helps you recognize your weaknesses and strengths. When you analyze your work, you can find out which habits are hindering your success. Suppose you are working on a project and you see that you always take help from others. Is this your weakness, or can you see it as your strength? Self-reflection is important. It helps you understand which areas you need to pay attention to. Kelvin says that through self-reflection, you not only recognize your mistakes, but also have the opportunity to improve them. How to practice self-reflection? You should take a few minutes at the end of your day and think about your work and experiences. This is a simple process, but it has extraordinary benefits. Keep a journal every day in which you write down your experiences. This will give you time to think about what you have learned and what you need to improve. For example, today I was late for work. What can I do to complete it on time next time? Ask yourself, for example, am I focusing on my goals, or do my tasks coincide with my long-term goals? These questions will give you the opportunity to think deeply about your thoughts and actions. A person named Raj starts a new project. When he is working on his project, he feels that he is constantly asking for help from others and is unable to make his own decisions. At the end of the day, Raj self-reflects and writes in his journal, "I asked for help many times today, but I did not trust my thoughts. I found out that I have to trust my ability to make decisions." In this way, Raj recognized his weakness and decided to improve it through his self-reflection. The next day, he focuses on his thoughts and tries to make small decisions. A few months later, Raj feels that his ability to make decisions has improved and he has transformed his weakness into strength. Do you know that you cannot reach your goals without focus? Kelvin W. Nathan emphasizes in this chapter that how important it is to learn to focus on your work. When you focus on achieving your goals without getting distracted, the probability of your success increases. When you focus on your work, you can work more effectively. Have you ever felt that when you listen to your favorite music or are in a quiet place, how quickly you complete the task? For example, if you're working on an important project and there is noise around you, your productivity can be affected. But if you remove that noise and focus on your work, you can work more in time. To keep the focus, it is necessary to avoid distractions. Do you know that every ping of your phone can disrupt your meditation? You can turn off notifications from your phone. You can leave social media for a while, and you can distance yourself from things that distract you. You decide the time of your work and consider it a special time for you. For example, I will only work on this project for the next hour. This is a great way to focus. If you are trying to do many things at one time, then you cannot be affected by all the tasks. For example, when you are talking on the phone and at the same time you are also looking at the email, then your efficiency in both tasks decreases. Do you know how disappointing such multitasking can be? Therefore, you should focus on one task at a time so that you can put all your energy into that task. There is a student named Sanjay. He is preparing for an exam, but the environment around him is distracting him. Sanjay decided to focus on his studies. He focuses only on one topic at a time. Morning pages. He focuses only on one topic at a time. As a result, Sanjay not only gained more knowledge, but he also got help in understanding topics. Sanjay also found that when he focuses, he also enjoys his studies. Don't you think that focusing gives you more self-confidence? He noticed that he has improved in his presentation, and he has also got good marks. His success taught him that if you focus on your goals, you can overcome any problem. Chapter 7. Creating Positive Habits. Do you know that our habits make us who we are? Habits are formed gradually, and to advance them, patience and resolution are needed. If we create positive habits, it can not only change our personal life, but it can also have a positive impact on our professional life. Have you ever thought that a simple habit, like drinking a glass of water every morning, can affect your health? Small changes, like starting the morning by reading a good book, can keep your mental health fresh. When we include small habits in our lives, it can help us achieve big goals. For example, if a person takes a 10-minute walk every day, it will not only improve his health, but also increase his energy throughout the day. Do you know that by doing positive thinking and regular exercise, you can become mentally and physically strong? When you exercise regularly, your self-confidence increases and you start believing in your ability. In a study, it has been found that people who exercise regularly not only stay healthy, but they also get help in reducing stress. Doesn't this inspire you? Discipline is the key to success. This is a great way to focus. If you are trying to do many things at one time, then you cannot be affected by all the tasks. For example, when you are talking on the phone and at the same time you are also looking at the email, then your efficiency in both tasks decreases. Do you know how disappointing such multitasking can be? Therefore, you should focus on one task at a time so that you can put all your energy into that task. There is a student named Sanjay. He is preparing for an exam, but the environment around him is distracting him. Sanjay decides to focus on his studies. He puts his phone on silent mode and went to his room to study. He focuses only on one topic at a time. As a result, Sanjay not only gained more knowledge, but he also got help in understanding topics. Sanjay also found that when he focuses, he also enjoys his studies. Don't you think that focusing gives you more self-confidence? He noticed that he has improved in his presentation, and he has also got good marks. His success taught him that if you focus on your goals, you can overcome any problem. Chapter 7. Creating Positive Habits. Do you know that our habits make us who we are? Habits are formed gradually, and to advance them, patience and resolution are needed. If we create positive habits, it can not only change our personal life, but it can also have a positive impact on our professional life. Have you ever thought that a simple habit like drinking a glass of water every morning can affect your health? Small changes like starting the morning by reading a good book can keep your mental health fresh. When we include small habits in our lives, it can help us achieve big goals. For example, if a person takes a 10-minute walk every day, it will not only improve his health, but also increase his energy throughout the day. Do you know that by doing positive thinking and regular exercise, you can become mentally and physically strong? When you exercise regularly, your self-confidence increases and you start believing in your ability. In a study, it has been found that people who exercise regularly not only stay healthy, but they also get help in reducing stress. Doesn't this inspire you? Discipline is the key to success. If you are disciplined about your goals, you will be able to maintain those habits that help you move forward. Determination will help you move forward even when the situation is not in your favor. For example, if you wake up early every morning, it may seem difficult at first, but when you do it regularly, it slowly becomes part of your daily routine. Making a plan for your daily routine every morning will help you keep your work organized and will give you the opportunity to ensure that you are focusing on positive habits. To make small habits, set small goals. For example, if you want to exercise, start the first day with 5 minutes, then gradually increase it. When you successfully implement a habit, then satisfy yourself. This will inspire you even more. Chapter 8. Learning from failure. Do you know that failure is actually the first step to success? Failure should be accepted as a lesson because it is a golden opportunity to improve your life. Every time you fail, it is an opportunity to teach you something new. Failure is an experience that makes us face reality. Do you know that most successful people have faced failure many times in their journey? For example, Thomas Edison, who invented the bulb, said, "I have successfully discovered 1,0,0,0 ways that do not burn a bulb." Doesn't it show how failure can inspire us to move forward? Every failure is a new lesson. You learn from it and become even stronger. Learning from failure helps you improve your work. For example, if a student did not perform well in the exam, this is an opportunity for him to self-analyze and improve his study technique. Failure should be seen as an opportunity. Looking at failure as an opportunity can change the perspective. Do you remember when you first learned to ride a bicycle? You fell in the beginning, but did you ever think that you would not be able to learn to ride without falling? When you fall, you understand how to balance yourself. Looking at failure as an opportunity, we can move towards our goals and grow stronger. Whenever you fail, do an analysis of your work. Find out what was missing and what could have been improved. This will help you improve. Change the way you think about failure. Look at every failure as an experience of learning. Remember, failure is just a step back so that you can grow even stronger in the next step. Divide your big goals into small goals. When you achieve a small goal, it increases your self-confidence. Friends, today we learned some important things about train your mind. The main message of the book is that our thinking and mentality affect every aspect of our life. The author taught us how to turn our thoughts in a positive and productive direction so that we can maximize our capabilities. By following the techniques and strategies given in this book, we can not only succeed in our personal, but also in our commercial life. The author has emphasized on strengthening one's mental health through meditation, self-reflection, and positive self-talk. If you want to control your thoughts and turn them in a positive direction, then Train Your Mind can be a great guide. Remember, our mind is an amazing equipment, and we can cross our limits by training it in the right direction. If you liked this video, then please like and subscribe. We will be waiting for your thoughts, and we want you to share your experiences with this book. Have you read this book? Has your mentality changed? Thank you very much. We will meet again next time with a new book. Until then, train your mind in a positive direction.